Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna...
What is good, y'all? SG fan, man. We are back with another Reds rebuild today. And today, yes, I know it does suck, but last time out, the filing got messed up, man, and I deleted the file before I was able to go ahead and do the video. So unfortunately, we got a lot of catching up to do, but I'm also going to show you guys a little bit more of an experimentation here as I'm going to try out this new style of post commentary for the videos to help it go by a little bit quicker. Now, last time out, you see we finished the month of May 19-9, so great way to go ahead and end things out. And we were on a Nick Lodato start here for the Dodgers, and we weren't able to finish it out. He was able to get the victory here. As you can see, we did win 7-1. Pretty strong performance, so I'm upset that you guys didn't get to see it. We saw Tommy Pham go ahead and get him a home run, a bunch of RBIs come in from him, but it was all about Nick. 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, so not a huge strikeout day, but very pleased with the performance that he was able to put up, as well as multiple 3-game winning streaks throughout the rest of the month. Currently on a 3-game winning streak right now after having swept Colorado. And it'll lead us to kind of go into the Milwaukee series upcoming next. But that's not even what today's video is about. We're talking about the minor leagues. We're taking a trip down to AAA and AA today, as we have some people that we want to look at coming up through our pipeline. First person, Hunter Green, 93 potential, a really solid pitcher with the 4-seam slider, changeup, and a curveball mix, touching triple digits with his 4-seamer. Let me say that one more time. Touching triple digits with his 4-seam fastball. You see it up there, 99 overall, 99 velocity, 55 on his control, 79 on his break. So at times, you'll see him have a little bit of control issues, but the break was really there for his pitches, and the velocity was there a lot for the fastballs as well. As you can see some of the stats too, he's 3-2 on the season, a 3.16 ERA with 3 quality starts. That kind of tells me out of the 5 games he does, he's either on his game or he's off his game. He's either going to go out there, pitch a lot of innings, get some good quality outs, get a good quality start, or he's going to give up quite a bit of runs and we're going to end up losing the ball game. So which Hunter Green are we going to get today? I don't know, but I'm very interested to see what he's got here as we go ahead and step into the first batter, first pitch to him. Already starting off with that breaking ball. Like I said, he has a lot of break on his pitches, and whew, the heat from the 4-seamer, and we're starting off already seeing 99. We'll see how long he's able to keep that up throughout the rest of the game as we see our first strikeout here to go ahead and get things kicked off. Next batter, starting out I told y'all, triple digits. 100 miles per hour on that 4-seamer. That's going to be something amazing when we get him up to the show. You know, fast forward a couple pitches here. 2-2 count, swing and a miss. 4-seamer gets him looking. And so far, at least right off the bat, he's not giving them any time to adjust to that high heat as we go ahead and end the first inning with a slider going to a right left field pop-up. Right back into it, bottom of the second, and that is another strikeout. We're in a player lock game here with Hunter Green, so don't expect any batting. But we do want to just kind of focus on him today, see what he's able to do. I think I liked a lot of things that he was able to do in this game. Went deep into the ball game, didn't really give up a whole lot of hits, didn't really see problems with the control. And as you'll see as the game goes on, we were able to get quite a few amount of strikeouts. Now, first time having some duress though. Runner at second base, 2 outs. And we see him miss with the first 2 pitches, coming back with a 100-mile-per-hour heat. And then a fly ball going out to the deep part of center field. We'll go ahead and do things here, man, as we have a 5-0 lead heading into the bottom of the third. 1 out already down. You see the lead is extended to 9-0 and still touching triple digits. It doesn't even matter that they're actually letting go of it and it's not getting called. It is the fact that he is setting that up high, using his breaking stuff to go ahead and get people set up. Now we've got a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the order. There it is. Another changeup low. Not really hitting his spots exactly where he wants to all of the time, but we can handle that. Obviously, pitchers are going to miss. Every now and then, it's what you do to kind of catch back up. Now here we've seen 2 more pitches miss. 3-1 count here. Swing, and he fouls it off. And now we've seen a full at-bat here. Able to kind of slow down the game. Do what he needs to do. Payoff pitch coming in, and it's a walk. We only saw him walk 2 batters this game. And there happens just to be one of them. As we got a 3-0 count to the very next batter. And yeah, like I said, he walked 2 people this entire game. And there's the first 2 in the bottom of the third. Now 1 out here is a little tapper right back to the mound. He will go to second. Not in time. So now we've got the bases loaded, 1 out. It's a 9-0 ball game. Remember, I said you're either going to get the really consistent Hunter Green or you're going to get the, give up a lot of runs and we're going to take an L Hunter Green now. We scored 9 runs, so we're going to hope it's not that drastic of a start for him. As we see, 1-1 pitch or 1-0 pitch gets fouled off. Very next pitch, right to the batter, comes in, and that is that high heat once again. 98 touching the gun here late or bottom of the third inning as well. We'll still continue to see that heat, but for how much longer? As that's a ground ball over 6, 4, 3, double play, and we're able to go ahead and get out of the third inning. And that did not stop there. We still kept having some issues to start off innings. As you see a long fly ball to the outfield, this will be an easy double up off the wall. And now we're already having to start yet another inning with a runner in scoring position. Fast forward, one batter after a fly out, full count. He got him to go ahead and go around. That's another strikeout for the man, Hunter Green. 2-2 to the very next batter. Swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout to go ahead and get out of the inning. And we will see yet another strikeout now. Going into the bottom of the fifth. Still a 9-0 lead here. Haven't seen too much problems for him. Flying out right back up the middle for another base runner. 3 straight innings, allowing somebody on base. Will he be able to get out of it yet again? We've seen him work out of bases loaded, 1 out. We've seen him work out of a runner second, no outs. And a strikeout there helps out the cause. Runner will stay at first. Now, fast forwarding a batter, 1-2 count. That is a fly ball, short, shallow, left center field, and the center fielder will glove it. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th now. Same score. One more insurance run, 1-2 count, and that is another strikeout. 6th strikeout of the game here for Hunter Green, and we are seeing a 12-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th now. Swing and a miss, still touching 99. Late in the ball game, energy's running low. He's 100 pitches deep as he gets a grounder over to shortstop. Throw goes over to first, and that will be out number 1. Can he go the distance, though? He's already at 100 pitches. Obviously not tired because he's still touching 99 on that fastball. But we will see if he's able to go ahead and get this complete game shutout. That would go a long way for helping that ERA get even lower. Control issues here, though, as we've seen back-to-back takes. 3-1 count right over the outside part of the plate. Full plate. Swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout on the changeup up in the zone. And that is strikeout number 7. Still pushing this 3 and through. Or actually, I should say strikeout number 8. 2-0 count. Swing, and that is a lined ball deep into the gap, and that one is going to get down. Thankfully, it wasn't a home run here, but that will be yet another hit. Late in the ballgame, we've got 100 pitches. Most of the time, they're going to take you out of the game, and that is exactly what happens here. It's Hunter Green, 7 2/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. But the Bats are able to go ahead and get them a victory here as this AAA team is continuing to roll. 10 or was it 12 runs in this game, or it ended up being 15 after he ended up getting pulled. 15-0 victory there, but going to get another win here. 4-2 now, and now we turn things over to an unlikely hero. We got Alan Cerreta here, the highest average and most home runs at the AAA level right now, 5-20, batting well over 300. And there are plenty of other stars that I would want to take a look at, but he's got the hottest bat here at this point, so I do want to get a player lock game with him. Despite only being D potential, 69 potential to be exact, at a 67 overall, this man is still somehow balling. So we will get into more games with more players maybe a little bit later. But I did want to go ahead and check in with my mans here. 326 on the season, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. We'll see what he's able to do here. 1-0 count, 1 out. Go ahead and start the top of the 2nd. And yeah, that boy popped out. We trying to make a game all about you. You get your first player lock chance, and you going to pop out on me, my boy? Come on, I need you to do better. Run that back for a second at bat. And in a little bit of a slump, too. 2 for 9 in RBI. We're still heading over 320. That shows you how hot he was before that kind of little slump when I had made the decision to go ahead and player lock him. And we will see him come in a situation here. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. So a chance to go ahead and be clutch. And as you can see, from his abilities and attributes, he is more of a contact over power hitter. So that's why he'll probably stay in that 5 role. If anything, if he starts hitting really well, maybe jump up to the 2 and drop the 2 guy down to the 5. But since he's not really a power hitter, I don't see a reason to have him at 3 or 4, despite how good the average is. But if he can show to be clutch, I'm not mad at him being at 5. You'll still have plenty of chances to get RBIs, still have chances to be good and put up solid numbers. 1-1 pitch, and he's showing that he has at least a little bit of place discipline to go ahead and let that one go. 2-1 count now. Still plenty of time to battle back. What pitch will he see? It's a fastball up in the zone. Popped out to the foul marker, but will be reined in by the right fielder. So far, 0 for 2 on the day. And these are the type of things that I do want to do more of. We want to focus on our minor league system, on the young guys that are going to build the foundation for this team. So I wanted to come down here and check out on the dudes that are on fire. So we will go to Double A right after this. But do want to finish out this player lock game here at Triple A. We checked out two of our most on fire players, pitching and hitting wise. So we will check out Double A next on a more full game tip. So that way we can see everybody, because a lot of people are actually being really explosive at Double A and are borderline on that call up level for maybe possibly going to Triple A. Will I do it? Will I not? We'll have to see another month of productivity to see if they're able to kind of hold that. But back to the at bat here for Allen. 2-1 pitch. He will do a check swing here, go down, and they will say he goes. And then unfortunately, my man gets an injury. Tough break here. X-rays will be needed, and I think he ends up going ahead and missing about a month or two. So unable to finish the player lock game with him, man. But I mean, it is what it is. Injuries happen. Hopefully he comes back quickly, and we're not able to see any unfortunate losses from this. And yeah, there it is. Broken forearm, 1 or 2 months on a check swing, too, of all things. But like I said, we will go down to Double A. You see Chase Betty's attributes here. B potential, 18 overall, 71 stamina right now. He's hitting about 95 on his 4-seamer. You'll see a slider, changeup, and 2-seamer as well. And his season has been all bad, really. 7.43 ERA, 1-2 record, not doing very well. And then on the flip side, you got Jay Allen hitting the lights out of the ball. Isaiah Gilliam hitting the lights out. Christian Santana destroying the baseball right now. And Matthew Nelson as well. So unfortunately, Isaiah Gilliam, though, did hurt himself getting into the ballpark, so we won't get a chance to look at him going into the game. But we will step in here. Jay Allen, one batter down already, and see what he can go ahead and do. His first pitch that he will see will almost take him out. He's almost about to join the injury list. We've already seen 2 injuries happen here today. I can't take no more from my minor league players, bro. I need y'all to stay healthy. If y'all want to see the show, as that is a fly ball out to shallow center field, it will not get down, as that will be caught for the second out in the first. And like I said earlier, Chase Petty, 1-2 record, 7.43 ERA, a 1.91 whip, only 20 strikeouts. So we'll look to see if we can change that today, or if my dude is really just a pitch to contact type of hitter. And we're seeing that already with the first batter on the ground throw to first, and that is a infield single. Way to knock things down. But now we will already go ahead and start the game with a base run. He's stealing second, and he is in there safely. A 1-2 count to the batter, but that is a safely stolen base. So we will see a full count that leads to a walk. A little bit of control issues here from Chase Petty. He was kind of all over the place a little bit, but was able to settle down, get outs when he needs to, as you can see there. Third pitch of the AB is a little fly out to right field. Skipping forward a batter, so we have 2 outs now. Grounder over to first base, and I'll go ahead and end things in the first. And now jumping into the bottom of the second, 2 outs. See him locating that 4-seamer really well here to Michael Cruz. Just barely missing the call there. So a 1-2 count will come in. And that is lined into the right center field gap. Jay Allen coming in. A nice angle to the ball. Michael Cruz is going to second base. Throw will go in. It's going to be a close play. Not even close, actually. He is out by a mile. Great arm from the outfield. And that's exactly, if you ain't going to do it at the plate, you got to do it in the field. You got to put in some work somewhere. As we see here, a leadoff double by TJ Hawkinson, man. And they're getting the top of the third started early. Still no runs here, but that will be his 9th double of the season. Ella De La Cruz up now, and that is a perfect hit out to right center field, going back to the wall. Caught, but at least it'll be a sac fly, so now we'll have 1 out. Runner at third base. Can they do what they want to move him around? Right after him, Matthew Nielsen, batting .347 on the season, a very strong candidate for a catcher that could be possibly seeing AAA time soon if he keeps this up. And that'll get down in the left center field gap, so a runner will come across. We have a 1-0 lead down here at Double A, and the bats are starting to come alive. So how do they answer to keep this up? His 8th double of the season, and now we will at least see the top of the order. Michael De La Son, that's a base hit up the middle. Nielsen will come around to score with just enough speed to get there. It's an RBI single. Now it's a 2-0 lead. Next up, Austin Hendricks. Brought him in for the injured Gilliam. Since my boy's probably rushing to the stadium and pulled a hamstring running to the car. That's the only way I could describe getting hurt on the way to the baseball game. That'll be lined out. Dive, and he misses. That'll be extra bases. So a runner should come across home. as everybody holds. Oh, no. Now he's coming home. The throw will come in. It will be just too slow. Is he able to go ahead and come across? Maybe a little bit of holding pattern there, not knowing where the ball was for a second. And then we will have Christian Santana. That is a deep fly to center field, but he will get under and glove it. So that'll be the final out on top of the third. 3-0 lead as we continue to move forward. Into the bottom half, you see a strikeout there from Chase Petty as we go ahead and look to see if he's able to kind of reel in this control. One of the biggest issues for him is that's a grounder over to first base, locating his pitches, and really more so the breaking pitches. I mean, his four-seamer is electric, not exactly touching triple digits as we saw before with Hunter Green, but he's still hitting upper 96, 97, 98, and he's just continuously pitching the contact to get outs. Not seeing too many strikeouts here at all. Grounders, flyouts, pop outs in the shallow outfield. Look, there goes another one right to Hendricks. Second out of the inning. Now we continue forward. 1-2 count here. Can he close it out with a strikeout? Of course not. My man is pitching to contact. Now go out to Jay Allen to go ahead and end the bottom of the fourth. Up here in the top of the fifth, Jay Allen up to bat. After back-to-back base hits, we only got one out. Can he bring across a run? Ooh, that is a tough pitch to go ahead and swing through. Batting .313 with runners in scoring position, so has been very clutch this season. Haven't seen him have a good day today. 0 for 2 against Sam. Right down the middle, he hits it over to second base, over to shortstop, over to first. He ends the inning with a double play. We want to see him do good, but he's just struggling right now to get anything going. As that is Tyler Callahan going out to the right center field, up, missing it. That'll get off the wall, so he will go to second. Running all the way to third base, a leap or 2-out triple to go ahead and give his team a chance to increase the lead. They're already up 3-0. Can they make it 4-0? Grounded over to third. Third baseman picks it up. Throw looks kind of high as he takes him off the first base bag. A runner will come in on the E5. You'll take runs however you can get them. Errors, base hits, it don't even matter. 1-2 count, 2 outs, and that'll be Chopper right over to third base. He's coming in to get it. This time he misses, so nobody will be able to glove it. Runners coming all the way to third. Throw in. Not in time. We got runners at the corners. 2 outs now, and then on the very next pitch, he's going off for second base. Throw will not be in time as well. So now we've got second and third, 2 outs. A chance to go ahead and extend the lead here, and he swings straight through it, still being a 4-0 game. And now, back up. Skipping forward to the top of the seventh, can we see some more offense? Chase Petty's done a great job of shutting out the opposing team. They're still at 0 runs on the day, but we've got to put up some more. And just in case he starts to slack off, that ERA is pretty high, and he has blown a lot of big games. So back-to-back singles is looking good, first and second with no outs. 0-2 pitch here to Jay Allen is a changeup in the dirt. Ball will get away. Runners are going to move up. Throw will go into third base, not in time. So now he's got second and third, no outs. Can Jay finally go ahead and get him a hit here? 1-2 pitch right after the wild pitch. And we got to see a little bit more production. I mean, he's a guy that I'm considering bringing up to as well. I think he's our best center fielder on roster, like at least overall wise. And he's all the way down here at Double-A. So I'd like to get him brought up, but he's got to show me he can hit well. And today, a little bit of a minor slump as we see a little pop out in the infield. Nothing much you can do with that one, but we'll look to see if he can turn around. Obviously, more games along the season. I want to probably maybe bring him up next month anyway. So if he can turn it back around, keep that fire back, he will see time up here as the throw goes home. The little chopper over to first base. He's able to knock it down, dive for it, get up, and throw him out at home base. So no runners will come across. 2 outs. Runners at the corners, and that ball is going to get down into the gap. Christian Santana with a great hit there. That should be a double. At least one run's going to come around. The second run from first base is going to come around. And it is a 6-0 lead here for Chattanooga. And now 6-0 runner at second. 2-0 count. Tyler Callahan will just ground it over to second base. And that'll end the inning. But so far we have scored off every pitcher that they have brought in. Starter, reliever, it doesn't matter. And as you saw up there, the notes come in. Chase Petty is starting to get tired. With a complete game shut on the line, my rules still apply for Double-A, Triple-A, Single-A, in the majors. If you got a shutout, I'm going to give you that chance. I'm going to trust in you to try to go get that complete game. Now, we are going to at least get a bat up. So I was looking through to see if anybody had any really good impressive ERA, and I found Jaquez. 0 ERA, a 2-0 record. We're doing really good against righties, hitting under 100 against them. So I put him up tomorrow just in case Chase Petty was not able to get out of this inning. And almost on cue, a 1-pitch pop out to first base. Now we've got 1 out, a runner on first. 2-0 count after getting a fly ball out in between. We'll see Chase go ahead and just get a looped line single over there. And now we've got runners at first and second. So here, a lot of situations, most of the time, other managers are probably pulling their pitcher. Not me, my boy. Chase Petty, you got a complete game shutout. Go show me that you can go get this. Get out of this inning. Work through being tired. If you want a stamina increase, you gotta go past where you are tired. So let me see something, and he's still able to pull out a strikeout here late in the game, and that'll go ahead and end the bottom of the 8th. Now we go to the bottom of the 9th. Still 6-0. Pitcher is completely out of energy. 104 pitches into the day. How are you going to respond back? And that is a 1-pitch grounder over to De La Cruz over to first base, and that is the first out of the inning. Next batter, lunge. 0-0 count, and he will hit a line drive out to Hopkins, and that's 2 outs, 2 pitches. Things are looking good. It's looking like Chase Petty's going to be able to get out of this thing, and then the control starts to come into a factor. 1-0 pitch is a changeup inside, missing location. 4-seamer hitting kind of where he wanted it, at least enough for a strike, and then you get a little loop foul ball. Now you got him in a great count. 1-2. Finish it off, Chase. Slider. Way too low. Not even enough to swing at, and that'll go ahead and get right in between short and third for a line base hit. You take him out? No. Complete game shutout. Go get this final out. 1-1 count here to Soto, and that is a big bomb right field home run. And that is a 6-2 ball game now with 2 outs. He was unable to close, and that thing just hit off the foul pole. Chase Petty is still in the game, though, trying to get this last out. Still can't do it. 1-1 count is a loop single, and we will go ahead and see Jaquez Pucci come in. 7 games, 9 1/3, 0 ERA, hitting under 100 against righties, and he faces a righty to come right in. First pitch, they go over. Did not swing, and it is Torrey Hunter Jr. actually getting the final out of the ball game. What a surprising into that one is that is a ground ball over to second, and we're able to go ahead and walk out of here with a dub, man. Chase Petty did his thing. 8 2/3 innings of shutout ball before he was able to give up that 2 earned runs late in that game. He gave up 11 hits as well. Only 6 strikeouts. But he's a pitch to contact type of pitcher is what it looks like. And as long as you're pitching to contact and getting outs and you're doing okay with that, you'll be fine. Look, 2 strikeouts. 1 walk, 2 earned, 11 hits, 8 2/3 innings. Matthew Nielsen with 3 hits, as well as Michael De Leon and TJ Hopkins. We had 12 hits as a team. Those 3 had 9 of them. So a lot of offers on the day. So a lot of people need to get back out of that slump. But we saw a lot of impressive performances. One of which, let me go up and actually change the AA lineup. Tyler Callahan is cold right now, only batting .262. I'm going to go ahead and move Matthew Nielsen up into the 5 spot. He's hitting at 9, which honestly, for that situation in that game, really worked well. The bottom of our order was the main production of our runs, but I'm going to go ahead and move him up to the 5 spot. Let him do his thing. And Chase Petty, you see his ERA drop from a 7 now down to a 5.97. And then we'll go back up to the majors. 2-2 record over those 4-day spans. And first game, we were able to blank Milwaukee 9-0. Lodato 6 hits, 3 walks. A great game there for 7 innings. And then we come back after 2 losses between Milwaukee and Pittsburgh to beat Pittsburgh again 14-7 this time. Big offense production. Castillo 6 innings, 5 earned, 3 strikeouts. Name a day when you can give up 5 earned runs and still walk out with the dub. And I'll tell you, you had a great offense behind you. So just a half game behind Milwaukee, we are looking to kind of even that up. Maybe when we see them next time out, 21-11, they are 22-12. So some work to do. It's going to be a tough division, but I'm surprised that we are still in it to this point. Hopefully we don't slump off as the rest of the season goes on. And this rebuild is able to start off on a pretty positive note. Now, next time out, we will try to get at least into the draft. So going through the rest of this month, maybe pretty quickly, maybe we stop for a series there. With Milwaukee being so close, take a look at Justin Dunn, starting pitcher that we haven't looked at yet, our 5 pitcher. And while we're going to have to go face off against Kerwin Burns and then try to get through the rest of May. So that way we can go into the draft. Draft is in 25 days. I've done a pretty good job at the scouting and getting everything ready. But if you guys have enjoyed the series, man, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below if you guys enjoy this post-commentary style. And we'll definitely keep bringing it back, man. It's been your boy SGG, the King of Games. And I'll catch you guys next time, man. I'm out.